Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Hello everybody, welcome to the Forex Daily Video Research. Today the 22nd of December, and we still will talk about the euro. Well, and in previous couple days, euro shown really nothing interesting, just a choppy price action during the previous couple of days. And it is very difficult currently to analyze this market, especially with taking into consideration the fact that the current week will be short due to Christmas holiday. So possibly the choppy price action on the market is due this reason. But there are some interesting moments right now that I would like to discuss with you. Well, on the daily time frame, I said yesterday that MACD predictor, this red line that shows us the trend, will come in play. So it goes deep right to the price action and will close to the price of the euro. And I said if market will show trend shift to bearish, it's close below the MACD predictor right here yesterday, and then will show some fast returns back, it will be the pattern that Judd Napoli calls a stop grabber, or possibly some calls it a MACD predictive failure. The main sense of this pattern is that people who entered on the trend shifting to the bearish now has been trapped in the price action, when on the next day this shifting has not been confirmed by the market and trend shift to bullish again. It means that with the great probability we can expect the move to the previous extremes, previous highs, and the stops that have been placed somewhere above the market should be triggered by the price action. Well, this current day is of course not closed yet, but the level of MACD predicted for the current day is 131.35. If market during today's trading session will close above this area, this will mean that market can renew these highs. It's about 133.70 area, something right here. Okay, so look at this pattern: A, B, C bottom, 618 expansion, 133.97, just above these highs. So possibly in this case, if market will not confirm the trend shifting to bearish and close above the MACD predicted during today's trading session, we can expect move to these highs. This is in fact the single interesting moment on the daily time frame currently. I do not show you the previous patterns like this A, B, C that we have discussed during the previous week. So guys, I think that you remember this area. You remember that this area is also the daily confluence resistance. But this is a really new pattern right here on the daily time frame, and it's interesting. We should track it. So possibly market can tell us something different. It can tell us that it intends to move to previous highs to the 134 area. Also take a look that market has reached yesterday 786 Fibonacci support. This is deep Fibonacci support. Well, furthermore, possibly market can show some butterfly buy pattern. For example, market hits 786, reach this area, it will be around 88 Fibonacci resistance from this high to this low, if again when and if C point is in place right here. Okay, if this level will hold, then possibly we can expect move to 127 expansion from this low to this high. But this is too far perspective, so possibly it could happen, but I do not want to tell that it will have to. Well, market possibly can show it if market will reach this area. Okay. Now, on the 4-hour chart, what do we see here? First of all, market has hit A, B, C top 618 expansion and turned to some consolidation in this area. Yesterday we have discussed some smaller pattern ABC to the upside on the hourly chart, but market has reached only 618 expansion and agreement with the first Fibonacci resistance area and turns back. This is 786 support around 130.76. The 100% expansion target is just below the market around 130.43. At the same time we see this bullish wedge and bullish divergence right here. So what we can expect? First of all, as you know guys, I do not like to establish any long positions if the logical profit objective is just below the previous lows for some pips just below it. So in this scenario I will expect some reaching of this target. This is also by the way weekly pivot support 1 around 130.37, and then I will watching for some buy signals in this area. So it could be railroad track, wash and rinse of this area, maybe it will be 15 minutes double ripple buy, maybe it will be head and shoulders, reverse head and shoulders pattern on the 30-minute chart, on the 15-minute chart. So it could be possible. Well, only after that possibly I will take the buy signal with a possible retracement to the upside because in this case the MACD failure on the daily time frame could work. Okay, this is my view on the current situation on the 4-hour chart. The possible target of this move could be this area of confidence resistance 132.30, 132.50 area right here, or even weekly pivot resistance weekly pivot point 132.65. This will be absolutely logical. This is the just initial target of the possible retracement to the upside. On the hourly time frame I just show you some trend lines. This will compress for you just clearly see it. First of all, look at our triangle that we have discussed on the previous week market. Find support here, here support, support, break to the upside. Now support, break to the downside, resistance, resistance. Okay, this line also was the previously resistance, break to the upside, support, 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 support. So by the way, you can see clearly the bullish convergence in this area. Okay, so if market track for this area of resistance, if market will break it to the upside, then the nearest target 132.65 weekly pivot point. If it will break it to the downside, be aware of the wash and rinse around 130.30, 130.40 area. It's right here. So market just can break it to the upside, clear out the stops, this areas, reach the target, and then turns to the retracement to the upside. So that's been said. In general, the euro has shown a very sloppy price action currently. It doesn't show us any meaningful and solid signals that could be that is supposed to be a trade right here. So just watch for some levels that I have talked about, and be aware of the wash and rinse around 130.40, 130.30 area. If market will not show any wash and rinse right in this area, will not show any buy signals, so don't be long. In this case, market can reach the daily X618 expansion target around 130 area roughly. So that's my view on the situation. The breakout to the upside and wash and rinse signal can lead us at least to the 132.65 area. This is a weekly pivot point.